Boyfriend John Jungin was the sunshine in your otherwise stormy life. With him, you were soft, warm, childlike in love. He made you laugh freely, he made the world feel safe. Before him, there was John Jungkook, the other twin, the darkness to Junghyun's light. You and Jungkook enemies since that day. It wasn't always like that, though you were enemies from the start, but 2 years ago things changed completely. You still remember the sting of his words, the way Jungkook had mocked your feelings, called you a joke who thinks she matters. You were bold, confident, you never let anyone talk down to you, but that day something inside you broke. You promised yourself, never again, never be nice to him, never let him in. And so you didn't. You built a wall around your heart until Junghyun came along and broke through it like it was nothing. The college ground was packed, students were chanting names, excitement buzzing in the air. You stood in front row, clutching a banner with Junghyun's name on it. John Junghyun, let's go, show them who's the king. Your passionate cheer echoed through the ground. Junghyun spotted you from the court and grinned widely, sending you a heart gesture. Your cheeks turned red. But not too far away, Jungkook stood narrowing his eyes at the sight of you cheering only for Junghyun. Player 4 whispered to him, your girl is really loud today. She's not my girl. His jaw clenched, but his eyes never left you. The whistle blew, the twins, both star athletes, were unstoppable, but today Jungkook was ruthless. He was faster, sharper. Every point he scored, he glanced at you as if saying, see me, cheer for me, don't pretend I'm invisible. But you refused to look back. Your attention stayed solely on Junghyun, even when Jungkook's victory became inevitable. First whistle, scoreboard flashed, Jungkook winner, Junghyun runner up. Cheers roared for Jungkook. Cameras flashed in his direction. Girls screamed his name like he was a god. But your cheers stopped. The banner in your hand lowered. Your smile faded. A tiny heartbreak. Jungkook noticed, and suddenly victory felt like defeat. After the match, Jungin walked toward you, sweaty and tired but smiling like you were the only person he wanted to see. Hey, why the long face? I didn't die, you know. He said, gently lifting your chin. You sighed, trying to hide your disappointment. I just wanted you to win. I know how badly you wanted this tournament. Junghyun chuckled softly and pinched your cheek. Win or lose, I still have you cheering for me. That's better than any trophy. Your eyes brightened. His words fixed everything inside you. You smiled again. You were right. You'll win next time, and I'll scream even louder. Oh, louder than today? I might go deaf. You hit his chest playfully and leaned in to kiss him. A short, sweet kiss full of love and pride. Jungkook froze mid-step while picking up basketballs. He gripped one so hard the rubber cracked. His eyes were sharp, burning. Player 4 whispered, bro, you okay? Jungkook didn't answer. He slammed the ball into the basket cart with unnecessary force and walked off the court because the jealousy consuming him turned into something ugly. Junghyun threw his arm around you. Come on, let's go eat something. All that running made me hungry. You always run fast when I'm watching. He laughed, of course, gotta impress my princess. You hid your face in his shoulder, shy and giggly. Meanwhile, in the distance, Jungkook stopped once more to take one last look at you, his expression carved in silent agony, because the victory he wanted wasn't the one he received. Later in the evening, Junghyun called you and asked you to come downstairs, your apartment building. As soon as you came out, he came in front of you holding a cake box, ribbon still intact. Tana, your reward for being the loudest, cutest cheerleader. You looked at him surprised. What's this? Madam, your healing potion is here. You blinked in confusion. Healing potion? Junghyun grinned, his eyes sparkly. Your favorite cake. I promised I would get it for you if you came to cheer for me. You rolled your eyes and chuckled. I cheered so much, my throat is sore. I deserve two cakes. Then I'll get you three. I want that voice screaming my name next time, okay? Your heart fluttered like a teenage girl in love, of course. Whether you win or not, I'll still scream only for you. The sincerity in your voice hit Jungkook like a punch from across the parking lot. Yes, he was there. He stood leaning against a bike, pretending to scroll on his phone, but his eyes were glued to the two of you. Junghyun brushed a thumb over your cheek with a melted smile. I'm glad you're happy again. You pouted dramatically. I'm always happy with you. Without hesitation, without fear, you leaned in and kissed him again, slow, affectionate, a promise sealed on lips. And Jungkook, his fist tightened so hard his knuckles turned white. Jealousy tasted like blood on his tongue. We should go on a date. It's been long. Your eyes sparkled again. Your world lit up, but Jungkook's jaw clenched so tight it could shatter. He watched Junghyun wrap an arm around your shoulders, watched the love he believed should have been his, because once, before he ruined everything, Jungkook loved you, and maybe he never stopped. You turned to him, voice dipped in ice. What are you doing here? Don't you have better things to do than eavesdrop? Junghyun asked me to come with you. Don't flatter yourself. Your outrage sparked, but the ache behind it was deeper. Junghyun slipped between you two, laughing nervously. Hey, can my two favorite people not kill each other for 5 minutes? You held Junghyun's arm possessively. He started it. Junghyun lifted your chin and tapped your nose. You are cute when you act like a child. You blushed. He always did that to you. Made the world simple, happy. And Jungkook, he looked away because watching the girl he loved love someone else, it was killing him little by little. Everything was so perfect, so dreamy for 2 years. You were a strong, mature kind of girl, but Junghyun could bring the child in you. He was everything you wanted in your future partner, and that's why you felt so deep. But lately, things got very different from Junghyun's side. He wasn't like before anymore. At first, you didn't notice. You were too busy loving him, but day by day, little things started to change. You spotted Junghyun eating lunch alone, no text, no join me. You rushed over, sitting right beside him. You didn't tell me you were here. I would have come earlier. Junghyun looked up, his smile late, slow. Oh, I thought you were busy with your friends. You frowned. You always wait for me. Junghyun looked down at his plate instead of you. I didn't want to bother you. Bother? Since when were you a bother? Before you could say anything, Jungkook walked in, sweaty from practice. His eyes found you instantly, then Junghyun. Then the empty space between you two. Emotional, not physical. Jungkook's jaw tensed. You waved Jungkook away with a glare. Not him, not now. You sat in your head, but Junghyun, he looked relieved Jungkook had arrived. I have to go, coach needs me. You blinked, but you just sat. He stood already avoiding your eyes again. We'll talk later, okay? He walked off. Later never came. He didn't come back, so you called him in the evening. You called once, no answer. You called again. He finally picked up. Yeah, his breath was heavy and voice looked tired. You tried to laugh lightly. Why do you sound like I'm a telemarketer trying to sell you a credit card? He didn't even chuckle. I'm just tired. Can we talk tomorrow? Your heart dropped. Okay, good night. Night. No, I love you. No sweetness, no warmth. You stare at your phone like it just betrayed you, and across the hall, Jungkook overheard everything because Junghyun put the phone down and sighed, and Jungkook's heart broke in a way he never wished for. The next day in the college ground, you spotted Junghyun. You ran to him smiling bright. Oppa. He turned, but that smile he always gave you, the smile that made you feel like his whole world was replaced by a tired curve of his lips. Morning. That's it, just good morning. You slowed down, confused. You forgot something. Junghyun tilted his head. What? You held his shirt and whispered. Yes. He hesitated for just a second, but you noticed. He leaned in, gave a small, rushed kiss to your forehead, not your lips, not with feeling. Your heart sank deeper. Junghyun stepped back quickly. I have to go. Don't wait for me after classes. Are we not hanging out today? There's a lot to do. Maybe later. He turned away. You stood frozen. From behind a tree, hands stuffed deep in his pockets, Jungkook watched your shoulders fall. He watched you swallow tears you refused to show. He watched the girl he loved try to hold on to someone slipping away. Hyung, what are you doing? He muttered to himself. Your phone burst, but it wasn't him. It was Junghyun's message. Don't wait up. Go home without me. Your fingers trembled. You typed, do you still love me? Message sent, delivered, and seen. But no reply came, and that silence answered more than any words could. You had been thinking all day, his distance, his silence, his cold kisses. Maybe the problem was simple. Maybe you two just needed more time together. So you planned something special. You showed up at the twins' place with a bright smile, holding a small gift bag. Junghyun opened the door. Tomorrow 7 p.m. It's a date, just us. No excuses. Junghyun blinked, surprised, caught off guard. A date? You nodded, excitement bubbling. We are not spending much time together anymore. And I miss us, so I planned everything. He didn't smile back. Oh, okay, we'll see. Your smile dimmed just a little. No, not we'll see. You will come. Promise me? Junghyun hesitated for a beat too long, but forced a smile. Okay, I promise. You hugged him tight, your heart finally breathing again. He hugged back, but he wasn't really there. You didn't notice Jungkook standing in the hallway, watching silently, wishing that hug was his. You gave him the gift you brought for him and left. Jungin closed the door and leaned his forehead against it. Still holding the gift you brought for him, he slipped down to sit on the floor, running a hand through his hair. Why do I feel so tired? He whispered to himself, his chest tightened with confusion. For 2 years, being with you was the happiest part of his day. Your laugh, your clinginess, your adorable pouts, he loved it all, but now it didn't feel the same. He pressed his eyes shut, troubled. Why do I feel like I'm not enough for her anymore? Suddenly Jungkook entered, still sweaty, still annoyed, still jealous. You dropped this. He placed Junghyun's sports towel on the table. Silence sat between them, like a fire ready to burn. Junghyun looked at his twin, the same face, same blood, but such different hearts. You played well. I wasn't playing for you. Junghyun swallowed, forcing a smile. Yeah, I know. He knew exactly who Jungkook was playing for, but instead of anger, a strange emptiness washed over him. Cook, have you ever felt like something you loved so much suddenly feels? He struggled to find the right words, like it's slipping through your fingers. Jungkook looked up sharply because he knew that feeling too well, but he wasn't about to let Junghyun know that. That's usually when someone stops caring. Junghyun flinched because the truth hit too close. Yeah, maybe I'm the one changing. Jungkook's eyes flickered, anger, panic, jealousy. Don't play with her heart just because you're confused. Junghyun clenched his fist. Don't talk like you care about her. Jungkook stepped closer, his eyes were burning. I care more than you think. That sentence struck Junghyun like thunder. He stared at Jungkook, really stared. You still like her? Jungkook didn't deny, didn't nod either. He just looked away because admitting it would shatter everything they built as twins. Junghyun exhaled shakily. I still love her, Jungkook. But why isn't it the same anymore? A tear slipped from his heart, not his eyes but deeper. Shame, confusion, fear. I don't want to hurt her. She deserves someone who loves her the way she loves me. Jungkook's fists curled in silent rage because he was that someone. But he could never say it. Then fix it, Hyung. Don't ruin her. Junghyun shook his head. I don't know how to feel what I don't feel anymore. Jungkook's breath hitched because in that moment, for the first time, Junghyun admitted he was falling out of love. And Jungkook, he was terrified. Terrified of hoping, terrified of wanting, terrified that fate was finally giving him a chance, but at the cost of his brother. If you don't feel anything for her, then tell her the truth. Junghyun's voice trembled, the fear finally showing. She loves me so much, I don't want to break her heart. Jungkook stepped closer, eyes burning with restrained rage. So instead, you'll play with her, feed her hope while you walk away inside. Junghyun's eyes lowered, guilt eating him alive. He remained silent. Jungkook clenched his jaw. You are destroying her, Hyung. Junghyun swallowed hard. Then you go in my place. Jungkook's head snapped up. What? Please go with her instead of me. You'll take care of her better than I will. Jungkook stared, disbelief and forbidden hope colliding. You want me to lie to her too? Jungin flinched. I won't make her believe something that isn't true. Not about you, not about myself. Jungin's brows pulled together. What do you mean about yourself? Jungkook looked away just for a second. That second was enough. Jungin's eyes widened with realization. You still love her? Jungkook didn't move, didn't speak. He didn't need to. His silence was the loudest confession. Junghyun let out a shaky breath, a mix of shock and regret. He let out a weak laugh. So all this time, you never stopped. Jungkook closed his eyes, his jaw tight. It doesn't matter. Junghyun sat down, his knees suddenly too weak to stand. His voice cracked, truth finally spilling out. It does, a lot. You know why I proposed to her that day? Jungkook stayed still, but his fist clenched. Junghyun continued, each word sounding like a confession he should have made long ago. Because I wanted to beat you, just once. Jungkook looked up, confused, pain in his eyes. You were always the perfect one, the talented one, the loved one. Jungkook looked at him in disbelief. What? She hated you. After everything that happened, she swore she would never look at you again. But I saw the way you still looked at her. Jungkook swallowed hard, the truth hurting more than any lie. So I stepped in. I made her feel safe. I made her smile again. I made her love me. He hit his chest once, angry, guilty, disgust at himself. But I wasn't in love with her. I was in love with winning. The words shattered into a whisper. And now I don't feel anything at all. Jungkook's voice came out low, dangerous. So you used her as a weapon against me. Junghyun's eyes filled, denial impossible now. I thought eventually it would become real, and it did for a while, but it's gone now. Jungkook stepped closer, every word burning. You were her safe place. You were all she trusted, and you turned that into revenge. Junghyun broke, face in his hands. I never wanted to hurt her, but everything I did was wrong from the start. Jungkook's voice softened, but his anger didn't. Then do one thing right. Tell her the truth. Give her the freedom you stole. And then behind them, hidden by the darkness, another truth trembled. A tear slipped down your cheek. You didn't leave. You listened to everything behind the closed door. Because now you finally understood your relationship, your love, your memories were built on a lie, and yet your heart still ached for the wrong brother.